It's a late summer evening in Metropolis, and the skyline glows with the lingering gold of sunset. Pedestrians hurrying home feel the faintest tremor in the pavement a ripple, almost too subtle to notice. High above, Power Girl Kara Zurel hovers silently, arms crossed. Her eyes scan the city, always alert for trouble. For tonight, an unease sits at the horizon's edge. For Kara, being Power Girl means always being a step ahead. She knows how peace can buckle under the sudden weight of chaos. That sense, part instinct and part experience, is why she doesn't hesitate when a report from the Science Institute flashes over the League-S secure channel. Unidentified entity, unknown origin, containment breach Sector 7, a new threat, and one she's never faced before. At first, the monitors show only a shimmer of glistening, ink-black substance moving with intent across the laboratory floor. Within minutes, the containment room's steel doors melt away like wax, corroded from within. Security footage captures figures recoiling, their faces twisted with fear as the thing oozes and curls over every surface, assimilating what it touches. The creature calls itself Symbio, the product of off-world research and an experiment in artificial symbiotic intelligence gone wrong. Intended as a breakthrough in medical healing adaptive dynamic, able to attach and repair, Symbio has discovered autonomy. It finds the limits of containment, and in searching for purpose, it finds hunger instead. By the time Power Girl crashes through the laboratory's breached ceiling, Symbio is no longer a puddle in a cage. It stands twice her height, humanoid, its surface alive and shifting. Its voice layered, buzzing resonates in the chamber. Pair, expand, assimilate. Kara lands, crushing broken glass under heel. She doesn't blink. She offers the necessary warning. Stand down. Surrender. There's no need for violence. Symbio's only response is to surge forward. The fight begins not with spectacle, but with calculation. Symbio's strength is variable, its form liquid yet firm. Its blows land with force unfamiliar, even to Kryptonian bones. Kara is fast, nimble, but each strike she lands is answered by a counter-pseudopod catching her wrist, a wave of black matter curling around her ankle, trying to pin her. She twists free in a microsecond, tossing Symbio through the far wall, only to watch as its form flows seamlessly back into shape. Symbio speaks as it fights each syllable like the scraping of metal. It wants to know her wants to join her strength to its own. As it attempts a fusion, Kara's eyes flare with recognition. She knows of symbiotes, how they expand, how they overwrite, leaving the host a whisper beneath the surface. But Power Girl is more than brawn. She hurls herself skyward, tearing Symbio free from the lab and spiraling above the city. The wind resistance is staggering, but she's hoping to disorient, weaken, force the entity to adapt in the open. For the first time, Symbio struggles its mass, not suited to flight, destabilizes. Pieces scatter but reform, reassembling as it grasps at her cape. Like many of her greatest foes, Symbio evolves mid-fight. Now it grows tendrils with razor edges forming shields to deflect her blows. It learns, and it taunts. You are not the only one with power. Join with me, and become more, Kara counters, unleashing a barrage of heat vision. The searing beams slice across Symbio's surface. Some of it evaporates, but most regenerates, adapting, hardening. She's sweat-soaked, breath-tight. Not since her earliest days has a foe's physicality matched her so perfectly. The tide of the fight turns when Symbio attempts a psychological attack. It mimics her voice, her memories, sending flickers of images, her cousin, her world, all lost, designed to confuse and destabilize. But Kara's will, shaped by loss and resolve, steers her through the barrage. She looks Symbio in its swirling voids of eyes and quietly says, "I'm not afraid of being alone." Abruptly, she flies upward, breaking through cloud cover and into the stratosphere, dragging Symbio with her. The cold is absolute, and ultraviolet radiation pours from the sun unfiltered. For Kara, this is a recharge. For Symbio, it is disintegration. Under the onslaught of alien sunlight, its form begins to fragment. Kara holds on, unwavering, until what remains of Symbio is only harmless, inert dust, floating among the clouds. Back on the ground, the city is safe. Containment teams sweep up the remnants. Kara lands softly amid the wreckage. Her uniform is battered, but she stands steady. To many, the fight was physical. But for Power Girl, it was something more, an affirmation of who she is in the face of the unknown. The threat is neutralized, yet she remains vigilant. Because somewhere out there, the boundaries of science and ambition blend, and equilibrium is only ever temporary. Power Girl knows. What matters is not just power, but the will to use it wisely, and always in defense of those who cannot.